to arena or practice?
Completely up to you. I don't care. I'm just not in the mood to care. But thank you everybody for joining us again for another video. Hope you've been. My brain is 1,000 miles away today.
Having a good day, a good week, being safe, and washing your goddamn hands. Uh, something, something.
Thank you, sir. You're a gentleman and scholar. I appreciate it. um, but yeah, we'll go ahead and get ready. Do some more league matches. Hopefully, we'll do better in these, and we'll see. And a lot of practice and the controller I was using one of my older ones. Yeah, there are times when it just doesn't give me button inputs. I was actually testing it out on another game, and there are just
Yeah.
input just not happening. It's toast. It's done. So I plugged in my new one, so hopefully things will be a little bit better now. I was also while I was getting chores and stuff done, I was watching some stuff on Guilty Gear Strive beta, and I remember playing it, and they apparently, I didn't know how many people they nerfed. I thought they nerfed certain characters. No, apparently they just did a blanket nerf to every character across the board, which was not necessary. I haven't seen a nerf like this since MOBAs. MOBAs do shit like this. They'll just nerf characters for no reason. They're not characters that anyone is complaining about. They're not they may even be characters where everybody is actually telling them to buff that character, and they just nerf the character. So Nagoriyuki, who is one of the two new characters in the game, everybody thinks he's really cool. They really like him, and they nerfed him. He was already the worst character in the game.
I
He
see what they're
was.
doing. No. I see what they're doing. It's like, oh, you want to bitch about shit? Everything gets nerfed. Fuck you. Oh,
Yeah,
you like Noguriyuki? He's trash now. Don't even
yeah.
bother.
Like no one was complaining about Nagoriyuki except for maybe the just terrible players who like to mash buttons. Cause you can't mash buttons with Nagoriyuki, right? But that's any character. Like every character is OP to a scrub who doesn't know what they're doing and they're just mashing buttons. You're gonna get wrecked.
To
I
to to be fair, if anybody's mashing buttons in fighting games in 2021, you need to pick something else.
I almost got disconnected again. Dude, it is asinine that they nerfed every character. And I was like, go ahead and pick a spot for us to jump down at.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm
Okay.
trying to find a place where it's not going to be Dick Factory.
I hear you. But yeah, I'm just sitting here
Actually,
like,
actually, no. Let's go over here. Okay,
okay.
retail row over north of retail.
I don't. We may not get too many games in because I don't know why the connection is being all weird, but it's being all weird. That's the second lag spike I've gotten since we started this match, and I don't know why. Um,
Computer players being players.
apparently. We'll ride it out, see how it goes. But yeah, and it's like, so the biggest issue with Nagoriyuki was his blood gauge. He has resource management, and that's the you landed us right into that guardian.
I got weapons.
Gotcha.
Ooh, that sucked.
Stop it.
Oh, I'm gonna be hurting.
Yeah, kill that guy.
Yep, I'm hurting.
Ah, fucking balls.
Yep, I'm done.
No. Oh, crap. Woo! Over here. Can I get you up before she gets out of the house? No, I can't. Come on. Revive. Hurry. All right, run.
Woo!
Oh, that was rough. I just killed the other guy. I assume that car is his partner headed toward him.
Oop, found a chest. Something worthwhile.
Hopefully the Guardian will deal with that problem for us. They came to get his card.
I'm gonna heal myself up some if I can.
You should. I got some of my health back. I wish I could get more back. I just don't. Ooh. There we go. That's, yeah. Much better weapon. Grab some ammo. Did he kill the Guardian? Yeah, might have.
Yeah, hopefully they killed each other.
Ooh. Let's see. Yeah, apparently they're shooting somebody else, so... I do not... Oh, there's nothing up here. It's already been taken. Well... But, yeah, so it's like... So, when you do his special moves, which he can do consecutively, so there doesn't have to be a gap in his special moves, he builds gauge. When he gets to the end of his gauge, found some slurp canisters. When he gets to the end of his gauge, he goes into a burst mode. And what happens in the burst mode is he's completely vulnerable. So if he doesn't burst like right in your face, he is completely vulnerable. You can combo him, you can kill him. Like in the first betas, basically everyone was like, yeah, burst, if he goes into burst, it's death. And while he's in his burst mode, he continuously loses health passively. So he's losing health passively. He's immediately vulnerable because if he does it right in your face, it does like an AoE burst, and so you get knocked away. So you can't attack him right in the burst, but once that goes away, he's literally vulnerable for like 2 seconds, right?
And that's a lifetime in fighting games.
Oh yeah, that's enough time for you to die, especially when you're losing life really fast just because you're alive, just because you're breathing. So it was like
Well, to be fair, we're all losing life just by breathing.
Yeah, but he was losing a lot more than everybody else. So he was already actually the worst character in the game. If a Nagaryuki beat you, they deserve that win because they're working 2 to 3 times harder than you are for that win. Like, and maybe I'm wrong, but as far as I could tell, he was the worst character in the game. There's no character I can think of that lost to him. Considering equal skill, there was no character that loses to him. And they were like, nah, nerf bat. And how did they nerf him? They made it so he gets less of his moves and he builds more blood gauge. So his gauge now feels faster. And the only thing they gave him to counteract that... Ooh, shotgun. I'll take that. The only thing they gave him to counter that...
I was about to say.
The only thing they gave him to counter that is that he had a grab that allowed him to drain blood from the opponent. And if he did that, it reduced his blood gauge. It drained it back down so that he wouldn't go into his burst stage. So what they did is they made that do damage comparable to a normal grab, and it reduced his blood gauge a lot faster. But now I was looking at it and I was like, yeah, but that now forces you into a position where your opponent knows exactly what you're going for. They know, because they can see your blood gauge. They know where you are. And even if they don't, if you've watched a little bit of Nagaryuki footage, you can just count how many special moves. You can count how many special moves he gets before he has to come in for that grab or he bursts. So it's like, I can just literally go 1, that's 2, that's 3. He's got to come in for it now. He's got to. If he doesn't, he goes into burst, and I'm going to run in, and I'm going to punish. I'm going to wreck his world. So he has to come in for that grab. And then, so it forces him into a position where you know exactly what his game plan is now, and you can counter him. Which, if you look at the footage, was exactly what a lot of characters were doing. now with the new changes. Do you need these? I don't think you do. Yeah. So I'm like, I just. Meanwhile, even with the nerfs, Ramlethal still doing whatever the fuck she wants. Milia still doing whatever the fuck she wants. Potemkin still doing whatever the fuck he wants.
Screen length command grabs, I think is what you said last time.
No. He doesn't have screen length command grabs because that would be broken. No. He has he has a Kara throw, which means that off of certain normal attacks, his command grab range is longer than it looks, right? So let's say he needs to be a foot away from you to command grab you, but let's say one of his normals can hit you from, we'll say, 4 feet away. If he hits you,
coming up on the edge of the circle.
Yeah, if you block that 4 foot reaching normal, he can go directly into the command grab, and it'll basically teleport the command grab the full 4 feet to command grab you. That's what a Kara throw is. That's a basic explanation for what it is. That's what he was doing. So, no, he wasn't getting full screen ones, because that would be really ridiculous. Oops, going too far.
Back over here, over here.
Yep. May doing whatever she wants. Kai, Soul doing whatever they feel like doing. Nerf everybody.
Is that one-armed swordswoman still in there? I forget what her name was.
Baiken has not been added yet.
Yeah, Baiken.
Yeah, Baiken has not been added yet. We're waiting for her. To our, I want to say 7, 8.
Doesn't matter. I shot at him. There's 2 of them.
Oh fuck! They just came up and shot. I didn't even know they were there. They just came up, and the first person they saw, they just shot, and it went through took out my shields, took all of my health.
They used a stink bow.
Nope, that was after the hit. That was absolutely after the hit.
Sounds like some cheating bullshit to me then.
Yeah, that was a one-shot shotgun hit. Like, right through 50% shields, right through full health. We can just return to the lobby then and start up the next one. But and with Zato and Eddie, who is the character that I'm mostly maining, what it seems like I didn't even want you. I got the Rebirth Raven skin. Anyway, but Zato and Eddie, who I'm using as my main, I noticed it seems like a change. I'm not sure, and I'm still trying to figure out if it is, even after the beta. But if I'm remembering correctly, and if my footage from the first beta is correct, in the first beta I played as Zato and Eddie, he has a resource bar. Every time he uses Eddie, which is his symbiote, every time he uses a move from Eddie, it took a chunk out of that resource bar, and different moves took a different amount. So you could get maybe 4, maybe 5 moves out of it, and then you'd have to wait, and it would have to recharge, which limited Zato and Eddie's offensive ability. Basically, it put you into a weakened state. So you'd have a state where you'd be strong and you could go in on your opponent, and then you might have to back off because most of your moves are now gone until that gauge recharges. Now they have kind of done something kind of like Nagaryuki's gauge, where if I use any of Eddie's moves at all, that gauge immediately starts draining all the way to 0, and then I have to wait for it to recharge, even if I only use one of Eddie's moves. And I'm like, what the fuck? What did you do? And Zato and Eddie weren't even considered one of the better characters in the game. No one even talks about them.
So does this dev hate their game that much?
Dude, it's Arxis. Arxis has been doing so well. I don't know what the fuck is going on in that place right now. It baffles me. This nerf across the board. instead of it being, purposeful and specific nerfs for actual issues with some of the characters. Like, it baffles me that they were just like, nerf everything. That's why I'm like,
Fuck
this
it.
this is a nerf like
Let
I
them
see in some.
cry.
Yeah, like there's a saying in League of Legends where there's a character named Irelia where um
Those
the
docs are so dirty, though.
the community will be like, this character needs to be nerfed, right? And so what they'll do is they'll buff another character and then they'll just nerf Irelia. So a
Mm.
saying arise, and I probably talked about this before, but a saying popped up where it was like, another character just got buffed, better nerf Irelia, because that's what they would
Mm.
do. And no one would even be complaining about Irelia, but they would just nerf Irelia for no reason. Like,
You plebes have bitched too much. We will destroy everything that you hold dear.
dude, it wasn't even that. Irelia is not even a popular character. She never was. Like, some people like
Oh,
her, me being one of them, but she was never a super popular character. God damn it. How does everyone keep landing before me? That shit's getting on my nerves.
and I've got some teeth coming up behind you.
There's
No,
people
I'm
in
not.
that building. Yeah, well, I
Oh,
tried to.
Neymar's shaking me down. Fuck you, Neymar, bitch ass.
Let's see if I can fake him out. But yeah, it's
Oh,
like,
you're hiding in the fucking porta john.
yeah. Yeah, I don't have a weapon. What else am I supposed to do? Oh, fuck you guys.
Doesn't look like it.
I was like, what else am I supposed to do? I was like, every time I try to land somewhere, in every single one of these last matches, I'll pick a spot to land, and as soon as I get close, someone else will literally swoop in and land first and grab the guns. And I'm like, what the
Mm-hmm.
fuck is going on?
Yeah, there used to be, you could spam the A button and make yourself land faster, but either they've done away with that. I personally don't want to blow out my A button because controllers are expensive.
Pretty much. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to land. I'm like, ooh, no one's around. And literally the last second, someone swoops in, lands before me, runs in, grabs the guns. Now I gotta run away. I don't have a gun. I can't defend myself. like, it almost feels like I'm being targeted.
I specifically requested the opposite of this. Thank you.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Good day to you, sir. I
But
did
yeah.
not want this.
But yeah, like, dude, I don't know what they're doing in Guilty Gear Strive. I left them a serious note during the survey at the end of the beta. I was like, hey guys, you need to do this, you need to do this. I was like, you need to fix the lobby. For somehow they said they were gonna fix the lobby, and somehow they actually made it worse. They said they were gonna fix the lobby off of the feedback they got from everybody, and somehow made it worse.
You should have referenced the podcast for them to listen to.
Right? But I told them in the survey, I was like, dude, all you guys got to do is get this lobby thing. Just scrap the whole goddamn thing if you have to. Push the game back another 2 to 3 months if you have to. Do whatever you got to do. Fix this fucking lobby system. Tweak the game a little bit. And this game, make sure that your matchmaking is solid. Because I was having issues with getting matched up. I would go into training mode because you can go into training and let yourself get matched up automatically. So I go into training mode and let myself get matched up automatically. And what it would do is it would get me into the first match. I'd have the first match. It would end. I'd go back into training mode. And there's a prompt that shows up, right? Well, it would tell me, hey, we found you a partner, but it wouldn't show up the prompt so I could press the start button to take the match. And so then I couldn't take any matches. So I set it on, well, put me in the match automatically whenever I get one. So I just did it that way. I was like, fuck it. Every match we get, we'll just automatically go into it. And then it would put me in the first match, and then every subsequent match after that, it would try to connect automatically. wouldn't be able to for some reason, and it would put me back in training mode, and would just do that over and over and over again, so I couldn't get any matches. So I just like, okay, fuck it, I just won't go into training mode anymore, because apparently I can't do that.
Of course you can't. Why would you think you could?
Yeah.
How dare you?
So I gave them some honest feedback. Guys, you just need to fix these problems. Do whatever the fuck you gotta do to fix these problems. This could be the #1 fighting game in the world. Everything is here. Everything is here. But you have to fix this shit. Because this annoying bullshit that happens is going to make people not want to play this. Them nerfing the characters like they have is going to make people not want to play it. Not if every time someone tells you we think this character is too strong, you nerf everybody. Like, not the offending character, but everybody. Even the characters who can't afford to get a nerf. Like, I'm watching people who are, like, heaven is the highest tier. That's where all the real motherfuckers roll, right? And I'm seeing Nagoriyukis get up to heaven tier, and they are working 3, 4, 5 times as hard as everybody else to stay in that tier. And you don't even really have to know much about the game, but you can watch matches between a Nagoriyuki and another character, and you can see the struggle. That's how bad it is. You can see the Nagoriyuki struggling. I don't know, man. I don't know. And I don't know what I'm gonna do about
Innocuous
Zato.
place.
I didn't get as much playtime on it as I wanted to. So I don't know how Zato and Eddie are going to play out. Ram is still arguably the best character in the game. Milia is right up there with her. Potemkin's right up there with her. Saul and fucking Kai are right up there. Like, there's a very clear best characters in the game right now. And that's Ram, Saul, Kai, Milia, and Potemkin. Those are the best characters in the game right now. Very solid, very clear. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. And tweaking them so that they're not as oppressively strong, absolutely understand. Why the fuck did you buff why did you nerf everyone else arbitrarily across the board? It is like the biggest developer rookie mistake you can make to just nerf everything or to nerf something too hard. It honestly, crap. Really? I am down. I will try to go someplace that will hopefully be safe. I tried to I tried to hop back on the line to go back up. The prompt came up, but apparently I didn't hit the button exactly when it wanted me to press the button. So I didn't catch, and then I'm dropping, and I'm not allowed to deploy my glider anymore. So, yeah.
Oh, where the fuck?
I'm in the bushes over here under the tower.
Fuck.
There I
put up Raptor.
Put up a thing. I don't think you're gonna make it. You'll probably make it enough time to get my card, but I don't think you're gonna make it enough time to save my life. But yeah, it's like the biggest rookie mistake, man. It's the biggest rookie mistake to just nerf something into the ground. Honestly, it feels very much like a panic move. That's what it feels like. It feels like they panicked and just said, just nerf everything, and then we'll slowly tweak everything up instead of tweaking everything down. Because it doesn't feel good to have your character nerfed, especially when no one was complaining about the character. When the top players in the game aren't complaining about the character, when the top players are like, nah, they need to do some tweaking with this character and get them back on and get them more on par with these other characters, when that is what is going on, and then you're listening to the majority of the casual scene who don't really understand how the game works, they don't play it very much, and then they're going, oh, this character is too strong without the actual mechanical knowledge to make that determination, why are you listening to them? Instead, what you should be doing is explaining why they are losing to that character. If they don't want to learn after that, they shouldn't be playing the game in the first place. If they just want to go in and mash buttons and win, that's not what any fighting game is about, nor should it ever be.
Not anymore, anyways.
Well, yeah, not anymore anyway. There was a time when that was kind of the case, but yeah, it baffles me. Like this change baffles me. It really does. Arxis should know better. Like Arxis should absolutely know better. So I don't know, and it makes Zato into a burst character, and I'm still not using Zato probably in the way I should be using him. I really do think Zato might be one of the stronger characters in the game. It's just that no one has really gotten to the point where they're using him properly because he's hard to use. Because you're basically controlling two characters at once, and that's difficult. Let me get off the top of here before I get shot like an idiot. Primal shotgun.
Alright, I got your weapons.
Alright. Cool. That.
Damn.
Oh, I don't want either of those.
Well, there were your weapons, so.
I know. I appreciate it. There's a shield potion up there. There's small shield potion over there. But yeah, I don't know, man. I do hope they fix it before the game comes all the way out. We'll see what they do.
Like, you dare give us opinions on our game that we asked you to give us?
Well, it's not.
Nerf.
It's not. Well, that's the thing. But that's the thing, though. Arxis has always been really good about taking player feedback. They've always been really good about it. So that's why this baffles me so much. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Oh,
Someone on that dev team got participation trophies growing up, and it shows.
Yep. Dude, I don't know. It could just as easily be one of the higher ups forcing them to do it. Maybe, I don't know. But this is their game. They don't have to listen. As far as I know, they don't have to listen to anybody other than themselves. So it's so weird. It's so weird, man. And it hurts the game overall. Like, it hurts the game so much when they do stupid shit like this. More shield potions over here.
Oh, yay. Alright, I marked the inside of the next circle. We've got about a minute and a half.
Okay. But yeah, that's my rant about Guilty Gear Strive. It's still really good. It plays really well. You get maybe one bad connection out of every 15 or 20 matches. So for the most part, if you're lucky, all your matches are smooth. It's like you're playing against somebody who's sitting right next to you on the couch. No big deal.
Minus them sitting right next to you on the couch, so you can elbow them in the ribs and try to make them, miss that button combo.
Right. I don't know, man. It's like it's always so jarring when when a developer, or I guess anyone, is doing so well, and then all of a sudden they just do something that is just like just doesn't make any sense. It's like, you guys were doing so well. Why this?
Why?
This is so outside of what. Here, more potion. This is so outside of what. Like, you were doing so well, and then it's like you regressed. Like, what happened?
Show me on the doll where the internet touched you.
Right? Like, jeez.
Oh shit!
What
I
happened?
need to destroy that thing.
What thing?
Oh fuck! There's a storm.
Yeah, there's a storm.
This thing.
Oh,
I don't know
why
if that
did
counts
you
or
need
if
to
that
destroy
was
that? Oh, part of one of your
is
quests.
one of the quests, but it might have been just a temporary one.
I gotcha.
Oh, fuck! We got a ways to go.
Yeah. Better hoof it. And Nagoriyuki is such a cool character too. He's not a character I'm ever gonna use, but he is a character I thought would appeal to my cousin enough that he would pick up the game, you know? And then I'd have somebody that I could seriously play the game against and get better at the game with, you know, have an actual serious sparring partner for it. But if they keep fucking the character over, I just, like, his interest has been lackluster even with Nagoriyuki. He likes the character, but if they keep fucking the character over, I just don't see him getting into it at all. And I'm not asking for the character to be broken. And I understand that Nago can put out some damage. He could very easily become really strong. Like, he could, well, I won't say easily because there are a lot of things that he's lacking, but he could be really strong, right? But it's like, well, if he's going to be really strong, let him be strong and then tone him back bit by bit. But don't make him absolutely garbage.
Right. Don't mind me. I'm just riding a chicken over here.
Gotcha.
There's a boar up ahead.
Down in the valley or up on the hill?
Right there near the edge of town.
Ah, see it.
The joys of air scouting.
Yeah. And we're heading toward a town. You probably don't want to make yourself such a big target.
That chicken was like, "Fuck you."
Oh, there has been fightings here. Fightings has happened. Oh, and I hear a
There
car.
was a firefight. Yep, car's right there. Going past us.
Good.
We still got a ways to go to get to the circle.
Yeah.
Pick up any
What was that?
extra ammo and stuff. Any better weapons.
I'll take that SMG. They're already shooting at each other over there. And we should probably go around the right, so we don't run right into a firefight. I mean, we might have the ability to pick them off. I don't know. Hold on a second. Turn off the radio, please. It's your Y button. Thank you. That is so
I know it is.
annoying.
I mean, I could have changed the station.
Nah, just turn it off. Man, they are building a project over there. And I call it a project because it's shoddily built as fuck, but it looks like it can house at least 20 or 30 people.
In a single room?
Probably. I mean...
Alright, we're back inside the circle, so...
Well, let's not sit here and get shot at by the guys that are still over there.
Alright, out the car. Time to go swimming.
It looks like we're down to 9 people. And those guys are behind us, so we need to...
Oh, fuck. Get him. Get him.
Nope.
6th place, though.
So this is my
Better.
this is my question though. In order for them to
Uh-huh.
shoot me from the position that they were in, they have to come up
Uh-huh.
over the hill enough that I can shoot them in the face, correct? So
Theoretically, yes.
theoretically, but it actually looked like they were just shooting through the hill. Because I could only see like maybe the top of their head, and it just seemed like they were just shooting through the hill.
It's probably some kind of what is it? The Unreal Engine, some kind of physics fucking loophole. Because there's a physics loophole like that in Destiny for crouching behind cover and then being able to essentially shoot through the cover to hit hit someone.
Okay. Then I probably should have built some walls. I gotta get used to switching back and forth. Well, we'll end this video here because it is going
Rather long.
But thank you guys for watching again. Hopefully you'll return to us for the next video. You guys take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. Have a good day. Continue having a good week. Later.
Of course they'll return. Our content is the best ever.